Hey y'all, this is Graham. It's taken me a while, finally getting ready to run our first boot camp. Uh, just trying to find a place for me to video in my little tiny house that's 116 years old. Bit of a challenge. You can see there's lots of windows everywhere. Anyhow, that's beside the point. Wanted to talk to you about a couple of things. If possible, I would like to see if you can get some equipment. I mentioned this with Chris Coates the other day. But we're going to at least start with some household items. I might demonstrate with some dumbbells and maybe some bands. So the two, actually, the bands are the things that I'd really like you to get. But we can get you started at home. The whole point is that you're doing something. It doesn't matter that the weights might be relatively light. If they're challenging, then that's fine. Just work within your own limits there. Let me talk about the bands really quickly. I prefer the ones that have padded handles. That's just a preference. You can get them that aren't padded, just PVC, and they're fine. I've been looking around online for you, and they have some little kits out there that have about 5 different bands. You'll mostly only use about probably 3 of them, depending on your strength. But those kits run anywhere from like $20 to $40, so it might depend on what you're looking for. The best value ones had clip-on handles, so you'll just get 2 handles and you'll have all of the bands and you'll be able to clip them together and use whatever intensity you need. So I wanted to go through these in order of strength, and yellow is the easiest, and these are all 48-inch bands. For anything that you're doing within your body, these are fine. Yellow is the easiest. Green is the next easiest. And then red. All 3 of those I can lift over my head doing a shoulder press. I can't do that with the next level up, which is blue. Blue would be really good to work within kind of my own body frame, but it's significantly harder. I also have black and gray. These 2, the next heaviest. These would only be really good for strong muscles like latissimus dorsi with a bent over row, something like that. Something that we will do in our first boot camp, but you don't need these. We'll find some alternatives. Resistance is resistance. It doesn't matter whether it's weights, like you might have lying around. These are 10-pound dumbbells, 5, 2s, anything's great. Without dumbbells, it's great. I like the bands because you only need a couple and it allows you to have a lot more variety. You would have to buy a whole bunch of dumbbells to be getting the same intensity out of the exercise as you are with the bands. So I'm recommending the bands. And I'll let you do your own research and find which ones you think are okay. All right, now, I did show Chris something the other day, and I also had these 2. These are great. This is a gallon. This is less than a gallon. So I don't necessarily want to use them for the same exercise. I would prefer to have 2 of the same. But if you were trying to increase the strength of your non-dominant hand, so I'm right-handed, I might put the lighter one in my right hand and do the heavier one with my left. And that way I'll make it a little bit stronger and maybe get it up to the level that my right arm is already. And then I have my shopping bag full of stuff. So I've got a flashlight, a huge jar of peanut butter from Sam's, few cans of food. I don't like this particular bag because it's too big. But if you had a smaller bag with a smaller handle that you could control a little bit better, then this is fine. You don't need to go spending a lot of money. I'm sure you have struggled bringing the groceries in just like I do. That's because those weights are heavy enough. But you need something stronger than a plastic bag. Okay, folks, I'll see you soon. I have another video that I'm going to create for stretching, which I think is the forgotten hero of what you need to be doing with your bodies now. Especially we're spending so much time sitting at computers, not even getting up, not walking around. Even at campus, you do a few laps. So, you know, the mere fact that you're doing something is going to be a wonderful thing for your body, and it will thank you for it. I will see you soon.